Hi, my name is Mark Inchley. I've worked at Stanlow for 10 years. I'm now the Chemicals Technology Team Leader, looking after the shop plant and the alcohols plants. In terms of what's changed in the last year, I think we now have a much better idea how we're going to move forward and make some money in the future. But at the same time, we've kept that commitment from the people here to deliver on the goals and targets we've set ourselves. Moving forward, we've got big projects, we've got the gas project coming in, we've got a lot more ideas on how we're going to push this site to the top of the global rankings. Look forward to being part of that.
Hello, my name is Jane Shortal. I work in the technology team down in Stanlow 6. I actually joined Shell Stanlow 22 years ago as a graduate, but then I left after 5 years and went and worked for another company, and then they persuaded me to return again some 5 years ago now. I only recently moved down to Stanlow 6 in April this year. Previously to that I was working in the chemicals team, but also within technology. In terms of something that I think that's good that hasn't changed, it's the people and the enthusiasm that's around me. In terms of things that I think that will be good for the future, it's the rapidity of change. I always find that very exciting, and it's great to be a part of that. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Paul Owen. I've worked at Stanlow for 7 years. I'm currently the fitting shop coordinator in central workshops. The positive things I've seen with the new company over the last 12 months is that they're carrying on with the safety policies that Shell did and looking to improve them. We've recently gained 10 million man hours. That was a lost time injury, which is really pleasing for myself and everyone on the site. And it's just good that we can see investments in the future and long-term employment for everyone across the site and in the area as well. So they're the positives I've seen over the last 12 months and hope it continues.
Hi, I'm Bala and I work with the IT department of Essar Oil UK Limited, and I'm based out of the London office. I've been with Essar for a little over a year, and I've been working on the refinery part of it for the last 5 months about, and it's been a wonderful experience, I should say. Essar has been a various experience journey for me, I would say, because I've had the highs and lows of it in the last 1 year, I would say. I'm looking forward for the next assignment I would get.
Hi, I'm Ian Wells. I'm a production team leader on the shop plant. I'm normally based over in the control room. Currently I'm out of line preparing for the turnaround this August. I'm going to be one of the ops leads there, so it's quite a challenging time at the moment, very, very busy. Lots of work to get through to make sure that we prepare well and have a successful turnaround. Following the turnaround, new challenges to get the unit back up and running and on production as quickly as possible and as safely as possible. Over the past 12 months with Essar, it's been good really to see that there's been no change in the safety culture. In fact, I'd probably say that we've even improved on that, which has been really, really good. And the one thing that we are seeing now is that the way that Stanlow's being run, we're driving costs down, which has got to be good for improving profit margins.
Hello, I'm Steph Neal and I'm a mechanical inspection trainee. I came through the route of TTE and I've been in the department for 3 to 4 months. Personally, I haven't seen much of a change. However, there are small changes, like projects are starting to go ahead, like the natural gas project, and communication from senior management's being cascaded much better to the different departments as well, such as how are we doing emails that we get weekly from John Mason.
My name's Stuart Warburton. I've worked at Stanlow for the last 36 years. 25 years of those were in operations, where I was the head of operations until about 11 years ago, and then I moved into fire and security. Now the fire and security manager, and best job I've ever done. I've enjoyed working here every day of my life, and the things I've seen change since Essar have taken over is a more entrepreneurial spirit that they've brought to the site. We really seem to be going after the business now. What is really good about what's happened is we've maintained our safety focus and we've not diluted our safety in any way, shape or form. In fact, we just bought a new fire truck, which was a substantial investment. So I think it's been an excellent year, and I think we've got a really good future at Stanlow.
I'm Ruth Bell. I lead the project development team in technology. I've been at Stanlow on and off since 1984, and one of the differences since Essar took ownership is that we're chasing after margin improvement items much more aggressively, and it's already delivering results.
Hi, my name's Sally Martin. I joined the site back in 2005. I worked for the projects and the documents and data team. Over the past year, the improvements that I've seen are in the IT department. Things that would normally take 18 months now are done within 2 to 3 days, and it's nice to see on site the regeneration and the growth.
So looking back, we've achieved a lot and we've still got a lot to achieve. And I'm proud to be able to join you on this important journey.
John Mason, Dave Thomas,
Chris Ledgerton,
Mark Inchley,
Kumar Sage,
Richard Davis,
Ruth Bell,
Joy Rowlands,
Lewis Richards,
Staff Neil.
and we are all part of Essar Oil UK.